I stopped my bike across the street from the rundown house and answered the question I knew Clemmy was about to ask. No, it's still not haunted. Not yet, at least. Clemmy didn't live in Everson, but every summer for as long as I could remember, she'd spend a couple weeks with her grandma, who happened to be my next-door neighbor. She pulled up next to me. "Don't be such a dork, Tucker." She stared across the street at Geraldine Gus's dilapidated, rambling architectural eyesore. "I wasn't going to ask that." "Yes, you were." I pulled off my ball cap and, with the bottom of my shirt, wiped away the sweat trickling down the side of my face. "You're very predictable when it comes to Miss Geraldine's place. I'd be curious, too, if I didn't see it practically every day." She snorted. "You may be right a lot of the time, but you're not right all the time. I was going to ask why we stopped. I thought you wanted to go to Freeze and Breeze for ice cream." "I wanted to show you something first. See that?" I pointed to an old rowboat leaning against the side of Miss Geraldine's house. Overgrown bushes and weeds covered some of it, but from what I could see, it wouldn't sink if put into water, at least not right away. "What, the rowboat?" Clemmy asked. "That thing's in worse shape than her house." "Nothing a few tubes of waterproof caulk and a couple coats of fresh paint couldn't fix. I've got $50 in my savings, but I doubt Miss Geraldine will sell it to me for that. She's so cheap she could squeeze a quarter hard enough to choke George Washington." Clemmy chuckled and gazed at the window closest to the second-story balcony. The right shutter hung askew. Of the 14 large windows that faced the front, only 3 still had both their shutters. "The left one fell to its death last week," I said. "What?" "The shutters. You were looking at them." She gave the house a hard squint. "All that place needs is a restless soul wandering around moaning." A crow cawed from the rooftop and then flew off, causing a loose shingle to break away and slide past the gutters and fall into the overgrown bushes below, where it startled a squirrel. The little guy darted from the shrubs and launched onto a rusted wheelbarrow, then to the old rowboat, before scampering up the huge oak tree, dripping with Spanish moss in the front yard.